Hey everybody, what's up? So I am super excited tonight because we are going to see a comedy show. This comedian, you might remember him from She's Not That Into You, or She's Out of Your League. And he worked at an airport. And he was also the bartender in Deadpool. That's right, TJ Miller. Or Stainer in She's Out of Your League. And then tomorrow night, we're going to see Kevin James. That's right, King of Queens. But the reason why I wanted to make this video really quick is I saw a TikTok post, and I don't usually do this, whatever, people do whatever they want. But this girl had like a sob story about how she didn't have enough gas and she only had enough for a little bit of food, and she's seen a homeless man and then proceeds to show the homeless man on the video that's limping and says, and I gave him my last bit of food. And then she goes, that's what a good person looks like. I have an issue with that because, yes, you may be a great person. You may be a wonderful person, but you just lost all your credibility when you brought it to someone's attention. That means you didn't do it out of the kindness of your heart. You did it for likes. You did it for follows. You did it for clout. You did it for recognition. There have been many times that I have done a similar thing. I'm not going to go into it. That's not what this is about. But I understand that some people need that. They absolutely crave that. I mean, that's why we're all on social media, isn't it? To get recognition. But you can't come out and say you're a fucking good person if you're doing it for likes. Okay? Just thought I'd put that out there. You can disagree with me all you want. You can agree with me. That's your prerogative. Still not going to change my decision. I am old school. You do things out of the kindness of your heart, not for what you receive or the recognition. You do things because you want to as an individual. And if you're not in that position to help someone out, then don't. But don't make a video on it about how you're the only good person because you're helping out someone when you're yourself is down. Everybody is struggling right now. Times are tough. I feel bad for all the college students right now that are deciding what to do for their career. You may pick a niche or a career that you enjoy, but here's the real truth. You need to pick a career that pays. I think colleges should have to put what the base pay of each occupation is that you're going into. Because if a lot of you found out that a literature and or a major in arts and theatrical, it's probably not going to pay the bills. You're probably going to end up being a fast food worker or a barista. You know what is paying? Trade skills. Electrician, plumbing, contractor, oil rig worker, foundry worker. I'm just saying. So, I'm ranting a little bit, but I had to get that off my mind, my chest. It bothers me when I see people do these videos all the time about, I'm a good person, look what I did. You're actually not, because of what you just did. Now, if you do something and you don't expect any recognition, you don't post it, you don't go live with it, you don't show people what you're doing, then you're a good person. You're only doing it for likes and follows and subscribers. I don't know. Agree to disagree. Anyway, y'all have a great weekend. I'm going to still try and post even while I'm off and out and about. I'm going to go touch some grass because it's well needed. And, one other thing. So I had a half day at work today because my wife put it in for me. I love my wife so much. That little thing right there just made my whole weekend. Like, I didn't ask her to. I figured, I would work, finish my shift, and then we would go to the show. Nope. She put in a half day. And where I work, if you get a half day, it's like getting called down to the prices right. You know, Joe Davies, step on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. You know, it feels amazing. It feels like you're a chosen person, you know. But anyway, rambling again. Have a great weekend. Peace.